Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Shenzhen, China today, which is probably the world's most high-tech city today. I spent about a week here checking out all the tech from food delivery via drones to insane high-speed rail, autonomous police robots, the most futuristic cars, and more. Let's find out. First, journey to Shenzhen started at a gorgeous train station because of course I was arriving from Hong Kong to Shenzhen via high-speed train. The fast service rail runs at more than 180 km per hour from city center to city center in just 14 minutes. The entire route is underground and there are platform screens stored to prevent accidents. An express train to the city center is the best way to arrive. After the train, we went to our hotel taking the metro. Back in 2009, metro line was the only line probably finished, but now the metro network has around 16 lines, building almost one new line every year. Gangsha Bay, the newest and the most modern station, has 4 lines crossing and feature transparent tubes. BYO Maps auto-detects your location, which is super handy. One particular bizarre innovation I encountered was this is the next generation gate that you exit the subway from. You can either tap your card as normal or use facial recognition. I guess it's not really a choice, but it's going to try to recognize your face even you don't have it set up. Kind of futuristic. The next, I really like Shenzhen buses in large part because it was the first big city in the world to adopt fully electric buses in 2018. Now, they are super quiet and clean. By 2018, all official taxis were also electrified. Ride-hailing drivers can use any car, including gas-powered ones, but every driver I encountered drove an electric vehicle. Given that electric vehicles in China are already cheaper than their internal combustion counterparts and price keep dropping, it makes total sense. Shenzhen also has robotaxis from 3 local companies. I managed to try one from Pony.ai, which had a safety driver on board who didn't actually control the car but was there in case. Surprisingly, the car was a Lexus hybrid, not a Chinese electric vehicle as expected, but it drove pretty well. Ordering a robotaxi was frustrating. 4 times in a row, we waited for about an hour only to have our orders cancelled. Locals said that this was because traditional taxi drivers were placing fake orders to sabotage the network in protest over potential job losses. Understandable, especially given the current tough economic conditions in China. Beyond robotaxis, I saw a surprising number of other autonomous machines. There were self-driving buses, still in early testing, street cleaning bots gliding around on their own, and even police robots patrolling pedestrian zones. Some were fully autonomous, while others are still being remote controlled. One of the most unexpected sights was a truck spraying water into the air to settle dust and improve air quality. Naturally, it had a green plate, signaling it was electric. Shenzhen, home to DJI, the world's largest drone company, is also pioneering drone food delivery. Using the Meituan app, I ordered a drink delivered by drone to a seaside park. The process was seamless. The drone flew in, dropped the package into a vending machine like a station, and I retrieved my drink from an escalator-fed compartment. It felt futuristic and surprisingly practical, though still treated as a novelty by most locals. Another standout feature of Shenzhen is that only electric scooters and mopeds are allowed, no gas-powered ones at all. This makes a huge difference in reducing noise pollution and air pollution. Interesting facts. Public charging stations are everywhere since charging at home is often banned due to past apartment fires. People commonly leave their scooters and e-bikes unlocked in public, sometimes even with the key in ignition. Shenzhen has an insane amount of CCTV cameras literally everywhere. There is hardly any public space apart from private homes and maybe some toilets that is not under constant surveillance. Metro stations, parks, streets, everything is covered. Some of the key observations. Public parks alone have 3 to 4 cameras trained on you all the times. Every Chinese citizen must set up facial recognition for most services and foreigners get scanned upon entries. Some locals are starting to wear full face masks to dodge facial recognition. There are benefits and some concerns. The upside, petty crime is virtually non-existent. People leave their bikes, scooters and even expensive phones unattended without worry. The downside, privacy is basically gone. After my Shenzhen tour, I spent some time in Beijing and the contrast was pretty stark. There were some differences noted. Beijing felt far less advanced in terms of tech integration. There were noticeably fewer electric vehicles and gas-powered buses were still running. Public surveillance was significantly lighter, making it less oppressive. Despite having a higher GDP per capita, Beijing's progress seemed slower. It was a good reminder that Shenzhen is not necessarily representative of the whole country, but rather a unique high-tech bubble. Car culture and retail experience. Shenzhen is the home of BYD, China's leading electric vehicle maker, and it shows. Roads are filled with nearly 50-50 split between electric vehicles and traditional gas-powered cars. Some car market insights. Green plate signifies pure electric vehicles, while blue plates are for older cars and luxury imports. Domestic brands like BYD, NIO, and Shenzhen dominate the roads. There were some charging innovations were seen. Public charging stations are everywhere. NIO offers ultra-fast 5C chargers and even 3-minute battery swaps where the car drives itself into a station and gets a new battery and drives itself out. Cars are sold in shopping malls alongside clothes and electronics. Tech stores are next level. Huawei showcased a triple fold phone and a smartwatch that can measure blood pressure using an inflatable band. Shenzhen recently added a fantastic 20-kilometer uninterrupted bike lane along its coastline, turning half of its waterfront into one gigantic continuous park. Some key observations. The coastline bike lane offers an amazing biking experience. Elsewhere in the city, biking remains chaotic due to poor and force-protected bike lanes often filled with pedestrians or parked vehicles. Here are my final thoughts. Shenzhen is a city of extremes, a futuristic, a hyper-modern metropolis that blends cutting-edge technology with a pervasive surveillance. It gives us a glimpse of what cities of the future might look like, raising important questions about privacy, automation, and quality of life. Happy filming, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.